Good morning or evening to everybody. I hope everybody's doing just fine out there. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming. And as you can see, it's a struggle.
We're out of time.
It is a struggle. I wanted to go ahead and start here. This was my first game back on PlayStation side in a while on that Road Company. I have played, the first game back I played on Xbox when I had all my stuff. It went beautifully. Like, I couldn't have planned it better. I went in and just had a lot of fun, had a blast. First game back for PlayStation, not quite so much. Now, I'm only showing the end of this one, and I'll show you the second game back because I was doing more practice with Trench in the second game. This game I didn't want to show because at a certain point, my team kind of gave up, and the other team did not. So I figured I'd run the end of this so that way you can see kind of, I don't want to hide my losses too much. I don't think I played particularly well, but I also don't think I played particularly poorly. I was about as good as the worst person on their team, so I should have thrown Dagger right here. It probably would have been smarter. But I think I thought they were coming from a different direction. And that was supposed to be a roll back into the hole. My plan was to get the down, roll back in the hole, and still barely be alive to tail the tail. Did not go as planned. Also, I am using the SMG instead of the assault rifle still. I still really like her SMG. The assault rifle is better for kind of what we're doing here. When we're losing people, now just a one-on-one duel with her, especially because she's using the assault rifle, I think the SMG will work fine. It will do exactly what it's supposed to in that regard. Problem lies, like now we got a little more range, a little more space. I can't aim! I can't aim! But now with a little more space between us, and a lot of this was fault with basically that giant hallway between us. The SMG, it does well, but it doesn't do quite as well as the assault rifle would with that distance. Look at that though. Get them a little closer up, we melt people, man. I am a hot iron on some nice Velveeta cheese. Just melt you. Still not giving up though. Not giving up on my team. Take that! Didn't do anything. Had a pretty good center right there. Was not able to finish off that kill. But he stuck his head out a little too far, and we punished him for it. I want that. Was not expecting her. If my team can capitalize. Nope. Nope. And that gives you a sense of how this match is going. I had her at like less than half health, maybe. And we still had 2 people lose to her in a straight up fight. So less than half health, they had advantage, they were coming in on a flank position, all they had to do was get the kill. Couldn't do it. So, this kind of gives you a heads up on what the match was looking like. Now this is all me. I don't know why I didn't flick just a little more to the left or anything, but did not work.
It's over. Everyone head back to
base. Did not work at all. And that's okay. You can't win them all, you know what I mean? Every now and again you're going to lose, and that's okay. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the facts of life. The facts of life. That's okay. I honestly was going to check on some things before I went too deep into another game. I did go ahead and queue up. But I'm used to playing and queuing up and it taking a pretty good while before the game kicks in. I queued up, and by the time I start checking on the arms dealer event, which wasn't too long, let's see, we're at about 10 seconds here. Got to the arms dealer event, already got a game. So within 10-15 seconds, all of a sudden, here we are. And that's cool. So I was going to try to play Ronin again, just because that first match went so poorly. And I get frustrated sometimes when a match goes that poorly, because I don't feel like it was my fault. I feel like I did pretty much all I could. And a part of me is still saying, yeah, but you could do better. Yeah. You don't blame the rest of your team. You still, like that last guy that killed me. There's no reason for that. That wasn't the team's fault. That was my fault. So a lot of times I get in there and want to make myself try harder. But this time I was like, you told yourself you were going to try to learn to play trench. Try to learn to play trench. And it's been a while since I played. And let me tell you something. I did not know. I think I maybe did know, but I didn't know how I didn't actually watch how it operated. But Trench's barbed wire does DPS now. Or damage over time, not DPS. Dots. I didn't know that. Or at least I didn't. Let me say this. I watch Die Hard GG a lot. And I think he did a video that was like, I think it was one of the, and somewhere in the title or somewhere in the description or something, it was something about Trench's barbed wire doing damage now. I didn't think anything about it, I'll be honest with you. But watching it in action, bruh, that's fun. that barbed wire mechanic now feels so much more genuine. It feels so good now. Because before, you throw the barbed wire out, it'd slow people down, and it wasn't really that big of a deal. Now this is just something I just decided to do. Instead of getting the gun, I was like, get the claymore. I was like, wait, no. Let's do the track around. I'll keep my pistol. I will only I'll get my kills and try to take their weapons and go from there. But right now, I think this is a really strong advantage early in the game. Because every hit, knowing where the opponent is, and them not really getting a good beat on where we are, I think that's a really good trade-off. Plus, you can get more powerful weapons just by scavenging. So my goal here was scavenge. And so I threw this just to see how it went. And all of a sudden, look at all this damage. All these dots. Dotty dot. Five. Team playing clean up over here. Let me tell you, it felt good. Felt good. So now I'm feeling a little confident. Me and my little handgun. And I'm like, let's see what we can do with this. Got it down, but I'm not going to be able to shoot like that. That was way too slow. Trying to make sure I had a good bead before I pulled the trigger. I got to be a little faster than that. Now, I don't know what he just did, but he got it down. Now that I look at it, he got a kill. And I was going to run off from this, and I was like, wait, somebody just died. Take that gun. I don't remember the devotion or who has it, so I had to test it a little bit, kind of see how it shot. Now that I know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, thanks for the gun, homie. Should have got more kills than that. I should have got the down on that guy. I think it was Talon, and then I should have got a good shot on Saint. But I did not do that. I failed in that regard. We sneaking up behind us. A lot of people dropping off the barbed wire. I'm getting a bunch of fives, and the fives let me know where they are. I did not know she was there, and I probably should have played that better. I changed to the handgun because I don't want a DMR rushing in on them, because it's a little harder to shoot. For me, it's a little harder to shoot a DMR, especially hip fire, than it is a handgun. So if I'm gonna rush in on them, I want that. Yeah, boy. Around this way. I knew where they were, so we're gonna try to pincer. But unfortunately, it's just me and my squad. But as you see, I did not just go pick up the firearm like I should. Dropped it. Come around that corner. I saw someone. Girl. You know you my world, girl. Oh man. She's right in front of me. Oh, is that a bad guy? Bad shooting. Terrible shooting.
This ought to slow him down.
Poor guy just walked directly into it. Dude, that sucked. I was probably gonna knock down Dallas right there. but Dima's Dima's body came right in front of me, so I ended up hitting Dima, and then I almost knocked down Dima, but I had to reload. If I were a better shot, or if I did better with my reload, I probably would have been able to get both of those guys. If I had been thinking, I would have switched to the barbed wire, dropped it on the ground right in front of me, and just let the 5s take them down, or try to let the 5s take them down. Alright, so I have the opportunity to get either a DMR or the assault rifle. We're going with the assault rifle. I want the rate of speed. As I'm looking, I kind of want something other than hip fire because I don't think I'm going to do too much hip fire with an assault rifle. I kind of want to get my distance and aim with that, so I picked up the claymores instead. Took that to the battlefield because I figure if people are so concerned about trying to get rid of the barbed wire, I bet my claymores will slip in unnoticed. And that's the plan. I don't think the other team is doing anything super spectacular right now.
This ought to slow him down.
So I'm not super scared of what they got to offer.
Lethal out.
Forgetting which button does it.
Lethal. So easy.
Claymore. Pincer maneuver. He's already dead, so I don't need to pincer that. I'm just trying to keep pretty good pressure on them. I don't know where they are or where they're coming from. But in a situation like this, where I've pushed up this far and I don't see anybody, I imagine they're going to try to backdoor. Like, our team is just all the places they would come from, you know. So, and right about this time they do try their backdoor, but is it going to be good enough? Yes. And look at that! Look at the barbed wire. Take that damage. Take that damage.
Move here.
That's relatively significant damage. I'm just saying. And now I'm doing damage without even being there. I'm giving my team support without ever being there. And I think that's an amazing thing with that barbed wire. Did not mean to take his gun. I tried to revive him, but as you see, that went poorly. But the barbed wire carries such a pretty good area of effect that it forces the opponent to have to deal with it, and it gives them some pretty good pressure even if I'm not still there. Right? So like right now, that barbed wire by the door, anybody that comes in through that way has to worry about the bar. They have to consider the fact that the barbed wire is there. I tried to drop the claymore right there, but it did not work. I didn't know they had that angle. But the plan is just to keep the barbed wire in areas where people have to respect it. They can't just barrel in. I should not have killed him first. I should have gotten the Dima out first. Reason being is because once he's dead, he can just press the button and it'll pinpoint where I am. Poor shooting. I've chucked that barbed wire though. We chucking barbed wire though. And the fun thing is, now I have a hand in everything, right? Everybody that goes down, it feels like I have a hand in it. I'm just getting not a lot of money, but 250 here, 250 there makes a whole lot of difference. Hard to flank. Hard to flank when you got that wire. Now, I don't know why we got the surrender thing. I love the guy was trying to troll or be nice to them or what, but... And that just sucked because I saw her and for whatever reason I was not able to pull the trigger like I wanted to, but she still ran right in front of the claymore, so... Thank you! Thanks, Ronan. You so sexy. Running on my explosive like that, girl. You know I love you. Continuing trying to pressure the team. We are down to the last person. I figured at this point, if I haven't seen it, probably just chilling in the back. Chilling in the cut. Pretty good 2-0 round, and suddenly we have jumped out to a commanding lead. Now I'm going to go ahead and, because I had so much money, just going to go ahead and invest the rest in the assault rifle. Get the trip mine up and running a little bit more. I probably could have used the health perk. That may have been smarter, but I just wanted the trip mine. Plus, the way the other team is playing at this moment, I'm not really scared. Like, our team's not doing much as far as like picking each other back up and everything. But if that last round was any indication, we are winning pretty substantially. And there's no need to like pressure that. We're doing fine. We just take the win when we get it.
Deploying lethal.
Claymore. Oh girl. Oh girl. And again, we come around the corner. Don't see anybody. Probably should have reloaded there. Now, if I understand the way Claymores work, that should have knocked him out, but not me. See what I'm saying? Like, I can walk this close and nobody even look. But, I say that.
You okay?
And Saint decided to help me out just a little bit. Appreciate you, Saint. You're a Saint. Was debating whether or not to drop another Claymore at the corner. Decided not to. Now, this was interesting. Because I see him there. I tried to shut and get back over. I felt like I got back over in time, but apparently not. Saint did not help me that time. He just went on the attack. I guess he kind of figured they were going to run up. They were going to rush him. But, I mean, we had the corner, so he would know if they rushed us or not. Either way, he went and did work. I don't really care. We're up by enough where I don't care about dying or going down. So, doing just fine. All right. I wanted to make sure I got her because I knew I was getting hit from the side. And I was like, I want to make sure if nothing else she dies. And then I worked that. I worked that something good. Something awful. Missed those shots, missed the punches. Everything just went wrong there. I got nervous that I was going to run out of ammo, and instead of just swapping guns, I just went. I saw red for a second and just started pressing
Let's
stuff.
lock this down.
Dropping the barbed wire just at a random choke point. Not even really choke point, just a random entryway. And that just kind of keeps people slowed down coming up. So if they want to approach from that direction, they got to worry about it.
Blowing lethal.
And once again, just very careful pressure. Not trying to rush anything or anything like that. Just taking our time.
Deploying lethal.
They're getting whittled down bit by bit. I think we've had the objective for most of the game. So right now, it's just at this point, it's basically a time because I don't see them taking it from us. Came around the corner, dropped him, dropped some barbed wire. Got another drop. He apparently killed himself. And I dropped some more barbed wire at this part. Or not. Checking them down. Making my way downtown. There we go. Drop some more barbed wire there, so that way he can try to come forward or he can try to run back. If anybody tries to help him, he's in the barbed wire. Either way, he's taking some extra damage. He's slowing down. There's really no escape for him. He can charge us, but once he hits that barbed wire, he's standing straight up. If he tries to run away, once he hits that barbed wire, he's standing straight up. So, it's a trap. And now it's just hunting down the last Ronin. And again, I don't see anybody, so I just assume she's got to be somewhere in the back. Waiting. Patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You get stunned if you want, but you... Excuse me. Just getting close to my bedtime.
Contract in the bag.
Tried to kill her right there, but it wouldn't let me.
That's what I like to see. Great work, team.
So instead, it's got up in a face. Hey, girl. What you doing tonight? Yo, my laptop has died. Everything has to be done on the desktop from now on. I gotta get a new computer. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Better laptop than before. Sorry, laptop. You served me well. Looked in the back just to see how we did. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, we did okay. 34 eliminations, 18 downs, 3,700 damage dealt. Top of class. We did fine. I'll try to bring up some more stuff. We'll catch you later.